So, growing up as a kid back in the 90s and the early and late 2000s, because of Pokemon and Jesse and James, I was always being tortured by being constantly compared to James from the cartoon. But that has nothing to do with today's story. Good day to you peoples of the internet, Tiger J15 here, and welcome to today's story. This one does have to do with Pokemon, but it's got nothing to do with the me and James comparison that often happened back in primary school. Thank God I never dyed my hair blue, eh? So, back in high school, I had this friend, and I'm going to call him Jack. So, me and Jack were best mates, and the one thing you should know about me is that I had a lot of exposure to Pokemon as a child, but I never knew it was a video game series, and I never knew it was owned by Nintendo. It was just a game that never, appeared in our house. Ever. Same thing with Kirby, and Metroid, and Kid Icarus. You know what? I could be here all day listing the games that I never had exposure to as a child. Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie. But let's get into the story. So, this is the story of how I got into the Pokemon gaming franchise by stealing a copy of Pokemon. Yeah. So, me and Jack were mates. I find out that Pokemon is more than just an anime and card collection thing. It's actually a video game series. John, are you telling me that I can go around the Pokemon world as my own character and catch and fight with Pokemon? Yeah? Oh my god. That was basically my reaction. So, I was really into it. So, me and John used to hang out a lot. I used to go to his house. He used to come to my house. And he had a brother and a sister. They don't really play much into the story, but, backstory and whatnot. So, after weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of me going to his house, his brother introduced me to Pokemon Emerald on the PC. I got into it and it was like, this is fucking cool. Where the hell has this been all my life? I'm trying to see about getting my own copy of, any Pokemon game ever, because I owned a Game Boy Advance, and oh my god, that was a good handheld console, and I really wanted to play Pokemon in it. So, what happens is that I'm getting ready to go home, and Jack's mum is doing her stuff because she was going to drop me off at home, because she's really lovely Scottish lady. She has the accent and everything. Really nice woman. Anyway, I was waiting in the hallway, waiting for her to do whatever the hell she was doing. She left me. I was waiting there. And then, at the corner of my eye, on this little shelf in the hallway, right at the entrance to the house, I see 2 copies of Pokemon Leaf Green. Now, in my mind, I was like, oh my god, they just leave that lying around. Can I borrow that? Of course, Jack's brother wasn't around, so I couldn't ask him, and Jack was off doing his own thing. It's like, yeah, bye. See you, mate. See you later. And I was like, yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks for letting me come around. I'll see you later. But anyway, I'm just looking at this cartridge, and I'm like, should I take it and then give it back after I played it for a while and be like, hey, here, I found it. There you go. Eventually I gave in to my inner deep dark desires, took the cartridge, put it in my pocket. Jack's mum came out, she took me home. I went home and I played the ever-loving crap out of that. Of course, I didn't realise at the time that in order to play a Pokemon game on a Game Boy Advance, you have to delete the previous save. Did not know this. So when I went to save for the first time, it was quite shocking to see that it was an empty space. I was like, oh shit. But anyway, weeks and weeks and weeks, I played it. I played the ever-loving hell out of it. I completed it. And, I basically waved the middle finger in Blue's face. So I just waved my middle finger in his face after I became Pokemon Master and basically beat the Elite Four and him several times. So anyway, I have the game. I never gave it back though. I never did. I never gave it back. Although Jack's brother did come ask me a question a couple months later and was like, "Hey, have you seen my game? My copy of Pokemon Leaf Green? Because I have been trying to find it for a couple months and I have never found it." And I'm just like, "No, sorry, mate. I have no idea where it is. I wouldn't know where to begin to look, mate. It's your house. I don't live here. I'm just visiting." And it's like, "Oh, okay, thanks." I swear to God, he probably knew. But, yeah. I never gave it back, and I never told them that I took it without permission. Jack, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I did that to your brother. Jack's brother, if you're watching this, I'm sorry I did that to you. That was a dick move. But that's the end of the story. I got into the Pokemon franchise, the Pokemon game franchise, by stealing a copy from my best friend's brother. Yeah, I am a loathsome dick. But I hope you enjoyed this story at any rate. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you want to, because of course no one ever said you had to. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video, or talk at you in the next video. Cheerio for now.